Tony Brown, AFCEA Space Coast President. Lori?
Lori Y. Carter, Vesper Wave Funding Network.
We talked a few weeks ago, or I think it was last week,
Okay.
and I was just like, I'm really enthralled about what your whole platform. Do you mind explaining it to our viewers?
Oh, absolutely. So again, as a entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years, and I worked in the GovCon space for 20 years. And what I've noticed is, and experienced myself, is the difficulty of receiving funding to fund and launch your products and services, as well as maintain your back office support. So as I cycle through government contracting space, I started as a talent acquisition specialist. I supported the James Webb Telescope with Tinsley Labs, and I worked for an AA firm. And as an operation, what I noticed and experienced too when I owned my own boutique recruiting firm was the ability to mobilize my contracts.
Right, okay.
And so I fell short. I had a $5 million contract and I couldn't mobilize it. What do? I literally went to shopped 25 banks, angel investors, micro lenders, and I couldn't fund my contract. So what do? I cried for 3 years.
And it's so funny how you go to your banks and they don't understand the GovCon space.
No.
They're totally almost oblivious to it to some degree, right?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah. They're, because they're not going to understand why you need capital to buy different technologies and equipment. And so, and a lot of entrepreneurs, we already used our credit cards up. We're over utilized.
Exactly.
We overextended.
Yep.
We used our homes. We used everything. We're at the tail end. And this is just when the product's about to launch. And there you are stuck.
And then CR comes up or something like that.
Yes.
There's all these situations that come up that banks don't understand.
They don't.
Right.
Right. And your bills are going to continue to move forward because they want their money. The
There's
debtors,
no doubt about that.
Everybody wants their money
Right.
every month. And so it's so important. So it's so important for entrepreneurs to have a funding plan ready every quarter, visited to make sure that they have the necessary money to move forward in their business.
Okay, all right. So can you tell me, so do you provide those? Do you consult on it? What's your platform of getting that to your?
Absolutely. So here at Vesper Wave Funding Services, we provide the funding services. We work with the entrepreneur. We sat down with them to understand what their needs are, et cetera, and then we move forward by working with different brokers and lenders and there's some really niche ones, but you got to know what they need and how and then we also provide that level of support to ensure that the paperwork is complete.
Right.
You got to forget
you gotta
that.
do all of that.
You got to get all that
Yep.
and fund.
Yeah. Now this is really interesting because I faced that on a number of businesses that I started, and it's amazing because over a period of time there were banks and certain institutions that did understand it. So I really felt at home when I could have those conversations. So it seems like I wish I had known you earlier because it would have saved probably 10 years of kind of business practice and finding those types of scenarios. And it's great to know that you're providing that service.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited to be part of especially the Space Coast chapter and to support this whole economic boom that's coming here to Florida. So yes, we're here to support.
So I really can't wait to have you speak on one of our chapter events coming up soon.
Awesome. I look forward to it as well.
Thank you, Lori. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tony. Have a good day.